In gameplay terms, the Veil is a shadow world that you can step into. You can still see the real world through the Veil, but it's a shadow copy of the real world.
The Veil is a plane of reality that's layered over the normal world that most Camelot Unchained takes place in.
It's giving you complete stealth, and you can actually perform some combat while in the Veil.
The effect itself was written as a full-screen shader effect. When I designed this effect, I wanted to create something that was mysterious and ominous. You can't see very far, and what you can see becomes more and more distorted the farther it gets away from you. I want to give the impression that everything is a shadow of the real-world object, but it's not coherent here. It's barely hanging on. What I've done is I've turned the regular game scene into a grid in 3D space, and then as things get further away from you, they twist and distort in the grid using a distortion formula similar to a Fourier transform.
One thing I had to do was to make sure that while you were in the Veil, all other sound effects, all other atmospherics from the material realm were completely absent. I did still want some of those combat sounds to come through, and they are a bit muffled. I did throw a low-pass filter on there, but in addition to that, there is some delay and reverb that give it kind of a unique sound throughout, a bit distorted like the Veil visually is. And that lends itself to, again, an understanding of, this is a completely different world that you're in during this time.
When a character is in the Veil, they can't be detected or interacted with by any character that's in the normal plane. And while a character in the Veil can see everyone and everything in the normal plane in an area around them, they can't interact with anything in the normal plane. They're two separate worlds.
We have about a 10-meter area around the player where you can see things pretty clearly, and this is the area where you'll interact with the world for gameplay purposes, but out past that, you can't see anything.
Being able to enter the Veil is akin to the way that other classes like assassins would use stealth in other games. While in the Veil, an assassin can see other players and creatures and objects in the normal plane in an area around them. Beyond that, though, things become less distinct. If an assassin runs into another assassin in the Veil, they can fight each other there, and if an assassin sees another character trying to escape through the Veil, they can enter the Veil as well and pursue them.
Performance-wise, it's a full-screen effect. We wanted something that took a small, fixed amount of time per frame because our game focuses on the combat and having a lot of characters on the screen. In this case, we wanted something that was just a little added cost on top of that. It's not a complicated effect. It runs entirely on the GPU. And I think it came out quite nicely.